Alright, Benny boy, just a little video I promised you about the 110. So first off, I'm just going to go over the things that should have been good already that weren't, that I've done. So the retracts, mate, start with them. The actual units, mine worked fine. I took them apart, I put some switch cleaner on the micro switches and a bit of grease in the or a bit of oil in the cogs and tested them and they work fine. These struts here make all the difference. You can see that the gear is raked forward with some washers under the back sides of the bracket, and these struts are 4mm and they are from eBay. They're about £4 each. Obviously you need two, and the wheels I've used are just some sort of big ass IC wheels that are quite sort of squashy, but they work very well. I had to drill the hole for the strut to go in wider. It was quite hard actually, because you put your 3.5 in and then your 4mm, and then where the metal where the screws screw in, it's the metal casing there, and it took quite a while to sort of ream it out with the old drill to get these in, but I got a nice tight fit and they ain't going anywhere. So that's the retracts. The ESCs I'm using now in the nacelles, they're 60 amp mystery ESCs from eBay. They're about £20, 20 quid posted, and stock motors. I probably could have upgraded, but they seem to work okay. A bit of a job was the wiring from the ESCs. Went all the way round there, turn that corner and back into the plane. You kind of have to lay it all out first and like do your sort of like wiring, and then lay it all in. Getting the ESC in there was quite hard. I actually had to hack away. I had to cut a bit of the plastic firewall away, and then I had to hack away a bit of the foam to get them in. And you can see now that they're on a nice slant, taking in that air from that widened air scoop. Obviously the same on the other side. Shit. So the FPV stuff, mate, that was there from the show. They can be quite hard to get, the pan and tilt setups like that. They're the ones that have got a sort of a very small field of turning. No, they turn enough, but they don't swing out when they turn, so you don't like knock the canopy. But you can get a 3D printed one apparently that does the same job, that I can send you a link to. Mobius in the back there, obviously scale canopy, you've seen that lot, but you can spend as little or as long on that as you want. I spent ages and it still looks shit. I need to put a servo back there for my rudders, because like on the show, mine stick. I also put a piece of wood here to strengthen the rudder sort of bracket. Flaps are operational. I think that's about it really. It did take quite a fucking long time to get it all together, but I think, you know, when I completely finish, it's all going to work fine, and to me it's very special, so you know, it's worth doing. And obviously you can spend ages on the canopy, mate, cutting the glass out and stuff, but I don't know, it's a big old job. It's the kind of job you sit there when your missus is watching something, you can't really be fucked to watch it, so you sort of do that kind of fiddly stuff. That's good sort of thinking space while you're doing it, you know what I mean? I got that Arduino thing that fucking Hounslow made to set the smoke off. Still got to push the wire through and set that up, because it worked quite well. Well, it worked. Obviously Mobius in there, you know, picked one up for 50 quid with the extension to the camera. I've got my RX in the back there, mate. Fucking rat's nest going into there. You can still get the wings on and off okay. Still a bit of fiddling and stuff, but it's a lot better than it was. Like I say, the wiring from the ESCs that goes along here and inside there, you have to kind of lay it out over the plane and see, you know, what's the sort of minimum distance you can get away with. I think I used 12 or 15 SWG wire or something, if that means anything to you. So in the thickness, isn't it, in the however many amps it can take, but I just kind of used slightly thicker than was already on the shit ESCs. I think that's it for now, mate. If you've got any questions, mate, ask me. But it'd be cool if one day you got yours or another one set up sweet and we just had them as, you know, lifetime cruisers. What else? Was there something else I was going to say? I forgot. Anyway, mate, I'll leave you with that now because you're probably bored now, mate. But that is the old 110. Obviously, I've got a bit over the top here with the silver weathering. I might actually tone that down a bit before I finally coat it in some sort of varnish, spray on varnish to seal it all in. But yeah, that's it, buddy.